All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hey, folks, listen, I have another tutorial for you, and I think this is going to be very helpful for those who experience long load times when it comes to um, loading Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, right? Sometimes it could take you probably some folks 5 minutes, majority beyond 5 minutes. Like for me, as example, it takes me 15 minutes just to load up Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Well, folks, during this tutorial here, I'm going to show you as far as how to reduce that load time for your application and make it more efficient so you can load in and get going, right? And so during this here tutorial, we're going to go through the downloads that you have based on the community folder. That's the initial capture as far as your loading. And we're going to look at other things on the back end as far as your downloads that you don't need, because the initial launch, when you kick off, when you execute Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, it's going to pull in all these downloads that you have, downloads that you probably don't even use, folks. So again, this is going to be very useful for cleaning that stuff up so you can have more efficient, more fast, more quicker load time as far as your software. And we're going to first go into your profile, folks. When you go into your profile, click on Content Manager. As you go into Content Manager, here is where we're going to start pulling from things that you don't need, to get it out of there, right? To clean it up, to improve your loading experience, at least, so you can not have to go to the store, have a coffee, have a meal, have dinner, run down the street, come back, and it's just now loaded up, ready to play, right? We're going to avoid all that. We're going to clean all that up, folks. And you see right now we got 462 gigs of space that's being utilized right now. Well, folks, we are going to minimize this. We're going to draw this down, and we're going to make your load time much more efficient. Click on Content Manager. And then, folks, from Content Manager, let's look at look, we have, like I mentioned before, 462 gigs, right? Let's sort this here from high to low to see what's the highest. Let's see. Let's sort from size from high to low. Yeah, that's it. Well, some of these is like 84 gigs, 41. All right, so we're gonna look at the focus on the POIs first, right, folks? Let's focus on the POIs. Now we got the POIs sorted here as far as POIs. Now be careful now, folks. Look at this very closely. Germany, 13 gigs. Oceania, points of interest, 11 gigs on down, right? Here is effectively where you can start drawing some of this down and getting this out of your system that you don't use, folks. And I see now areas that I am going to make some improvements on. I'm going to start making some removes here for areas that I don't even fly into, that I'm actually really effectively ruining my login experience, because it's pulling all this data in before we load. So yeah, the POIs, folks. But before you delete any POIs, just make certain sure that it's not going to affect any other third-party software that you've already installed. Some some third-party installs you may have done for an airport or something like that may need some things from the point of interest here at that location. So just make sure that that those third-party downloads that you have, for instance, like Germany, in Austria. If I downloaded an airport for Austria specifically, and it relied on some of the details for this POI, and I delete this here out of the system here, that may affect that third-party install I did for the Austria airport. Just keep that in mind, folks, for POIs. But look at this. Look how much you can save by eliminating some of this in association with POIs. Okay, so folks, after POI, let's talk about the next one. Let's talk about bush trips here. Let's talk about bush trips. Hey, look at here. Come on now, really? We sorted this here from high down. Do I do bush trips? I don't, folks. I don't do bush trips. This is your thing. Go for it. Keep it in there. Keep it in there. Have at it, right? But listen, look at all this here stuff that I am about to say goodbye to that I don't do. folks. So I don't utilize bush strips. Now be careful when you come to anything that says a core file, that you don't want to delete any core files, right? But these bush strips, all this is getting removed here from my system here. This is, look, oh my gosh, it keeps going here. All this is going to add up tremendously once I start my deletes all the way down the list, getting rid of these bush strips, folks, that I do not do. Next, we're going to look at landing challenges. Y'all, landing challenges. Let's see what we have here for landing challenges here. Oh my, look at this. Oh my gosh, landing challenges. We started off with 220 megabytes. Is my large landing challenges. Do I do landing challenges? I've never done a landing challenge. Oh well, let me correct myself. 4 years ago, and I got into the sim. 3-4 years ago, I played and practiced with the landing challenge, and that was cool. It was alright, and didn't really do much for me. And I got it out of that quick and got right into the meat potatoes of Microsoft Flight Sim. So all of this right here that I have installed for landing challenges, goodbye. It's got to go, folks. We're gonna remove all of this as well too. Okay, folks. Next, what do we have next? Okay. Lessons in training. Let's see what we have for training. Look at all this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. All this intro training, basic handling, basic VFR, basic. I am beyond this already. Some of you probably are not where I'm at, right? Some of y'all probably really need this here, and I highly recommend utilizing this, right? You know, nav, ILS, boom, 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 right? Train, boom, boom. This is all good stuff, y'all. Do I need it to load in every time I'm accessing Microsoft Flight Sim? Absolutely not. I don't need any of this. So, sorry to say, folks, another delete. All this is coming out as well, too. Okay, folks, we're not finished yet. We got more. Let's take a look at discovery flights. Let's see. Discovery. Oh, my. Oh, man. Look at this. Discovery flights. Look at this. Yo. Look at all these discovery flights. And I do not utilize any of this stuff here. None of this stuff. I do not. No. I'm sorry, y'all. Once again, more of this got to go. Wow, I have a lot of cleaning up to do, folks. This is gonna really improve my Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Okay, one more. Well, I don't know if it's. See, I might have more, but here's an important one, folks. Aircraft, yo. Let's look at our aircraft. Let's look at our aircraft. Let's see. Let's check. Let's see. 15 gigs for that Boeing 787. The Cockspur. Nice. What else we have here? We got the Viking Air Limited. Bluebird. 5 gigs. I never even flew this aircraft. I don't want this. Pilatus. That's our latest and greatest. I love it. Placeholder for A380 instruments stable. I'm not really feeling this 380 one that I have here. I might get rid of that one. Airbus 32NX stable. Nah, I might get rid of that as well too, because fly-by-wire simulations. I'm now using Phoenix, so I'm probably never gonna go backwards to do fly-by-wire simulations for the A320. I don't know. That might be a definite delete there. Well, folks, just look. ATR common ATR. Yeah, I might keep that. Airbus 320 Neo. No, I don't even fly that no more. I fly my Sirius. I do fly my Sirius. I do fly that. There we go. Phoenix liveries. Absolutely. SR22. Yes. What is a G21A Goose? I don't know about this one. I have to look into that because I'm not familiar with it. Right. All right. So a Concorde, absolutely. That's DC Douglas. I'm interested in potentially flying that soon. But yeah, all these. So, folks, go through this and start your deletes. Get it out of here. This Orbitz flying eye hospital. I've had it. I've never flown it. It's got to go. Right. So, yo, we got to clean house, y'all. This kind of stuff here, highly recommend. Get in and do exactly what I'm doing right now and start deleting and getting rid of some of this stuff. All right. Look. Oh, man. It keeps going on and on. Whoa. Wow. Oh, man. Okay, folks. I'm going to spend a lot of time today really cleaning out the unnecessaries that I have here that I don't need. Cool. All right, so there we go. All right, so that's for aircraft. Well, folks, that includes our tutorial. Hey, listen, come check us out, folks. The Clintons, come check us out, y'all. And come check out some of our live streams and our videos and our shorts as well too, folks. And hopefully that this tutorial was beneficial as far as your enhancement for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, folks. See you soon.